Let's talk about decorations. I don't know if this is a thing that happens when you turn like 38-ish and 40 now, but I feel like I turned 38 and I was suddenly enthralled at like the grass in my yard and gardening and decorating. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Outer Monologue. Okay, I don't know if you guys have hit this stage yet, or maybe you're past it and I'm like a late bloomer here as well, but I really like it. I like all the grandma hobbies. It's really ridiculous. And it's funny now because you see women, you see pictures of women now, and you're like, oh, this woman was 50 years old. And then you see like a 50-year-old now, and you're like, okay, well, that 50-year-old now, I mean, she looks pretty dynamite compared to like 50-year-olds then. Maybe like 20 something years ago. Not always, of course, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems like people are really taking a lot better care of themselves or taking worse care of themselves, but definitely they're spending more money on vanity. Like a 50-year-old today does not look like a 50-year-old when I was a little kid. But I'm not positive why I'm saying this to you. Maybe because I just talked about grandma hobbies, but I just would like to clarify. I have zero desire to be like a hot grandma. Like I do not care. Like do not care. Zero cares about that. I don't want to look like a monster, but I also don't super care. I probably should care a little bit, or at least a little bit more. But anyway, here's where we are, friends. So, decorating. My friend Becca is a fabulous writer. Like one of the best writers I've ever met in all of my writing sort of travels and moving around. She's fantastic. Big fan. Big fan. She used to write under Sincerely Becca. I don't know what she writes as now. Sorry, Becca, I suck, but I'm going to link her Substack. She's really, really good. I adore her. She's super, super smart, super funny. Sometimes her writing like punches you in the face and makes you want to cry. Anyway, she has a piece and it's old. I think it's called like Halloween Monster, but oh, it's so good. It's one of my favorite things I've ever read on the internet. I take tons of notes from her just in life. She's super smart, cool girl, literally saved children, like hero kind of chick. Anyway, she's also doing a course right now to help if you're a special needs mom or a special needs parent and you're going to have to be doing guardianship stuff as your kids age out of what would be the system. She's fantastic. She's regionally based in Arizona, but anyway, she's phenomenal. Wealth of resources for any of that. Anyway, back to Halloween Monster, or whatever it's called. She wrote a great piece in this vein, and it was one of the things that led me to where I landed on decorations. I'm definitely, or was definitely, the kind of like grayish mom, like gray minimalist vibes. And so when it came to Christmas stuff, I was like, hey, let's not go nuts. Hard regret on that. And super easy to say that I screwed up right there. We should all be better at saying, hey, I screwed up, but this was me being super wrong. Took me a while to realize it too. It took me a while to realize how much stock my kids put into decorations and how big of an impact it has on them. Just with being able to mark time and kind of catalog and store memories and just good vibes, good feelings. And I really went nuts last year on collecting things I would want to have as sort of like Christmas decorations going forward. On things I would want to have as like Christmas decorations going forward. Really all decorations going forward. So this year was really fun. It was kind of like presents to myself. So I got to unpack all these things and it was like probably overdid it, have a little too much junk, but it was really fun to unpack all these things and look how much stuff I have. And so the part of me that still kind of leans to not overconsumption and is a little bit minimalist, she died. I killed her. She's dead. Because now it's very much like 90s Christmas in my house, like pretty hardcore 90s slash 1690s, 1990s and 1690s Christmas at my house right now. So I really like the vibe. But one of the things I have enjoyed the most is when my daughter has friends come over and her friends are just like, it's a Christmas wonderland. And you guys, that makes me so happy. That makes me feel like $1,000,000. And I think we don't always pay attention to how big of an impact our surroundings have. But little kids do. Little kids pick up on everything. I was just driving in the car with my son and he picks up on stuff all the time. Like, hey, look at that cow. And I didn't notice a cow. Or look at that sign. Or look, we haven't eaten Chick-fil-A in a while. Like they're looking at everything. They're just absorbing constantly. So why not stick them in an environment where they're absorbing beautiful, cheerful, happy, cozy things? Why wouldn't we do that? Like, I really missed the boat on that. I screwed up on that big time. And that was just a big miss on my part in earlier years. So I've definitely overcorrecting, of course, correcting and over course correcting. But we have a lot of stuff. And I really like the amount of stuff we have currently. And I'm sure I'll still add to it as we go. But I think I like the idea that kids will recognize these decorations as they come out year after year. I like the idea that they'll continue to see these decorations and that's their nostalgia. I don't like the we have to change our Christmas decorations every single year. And this year's like pink Christmas and next year's like Harley Davidson Christmas or whatever's coming next. I don't like that. I like the hey, I know it's Christmas because mom took out this, whatever this is. Um and I made a reel about this on Instagram because it just kind of hit on how much of this Christmas magic that you remember from your childhood was just your parents and probably specifically like your mom. How much of your Christmas memories were just your mom putting out stuff to look good, to feel good, to make everybody feel welcome? And that's kind of what women do. Like, we knit together these communities, and that's done by women, and it's beautiful. It's like a really cool skill. Like, I don't know about your husband, but my husband's not decorating in a way that makes me feel, grounded in the present and also appreciative of the past. So, no offense to him. That's not his job, right? I feel like that's mine. But it's wonderful because communities are put together by women and memories are put together by women. And it's this wonderful thing that women and moms and grandmothers and matriarchs made this effort of putting together these memories for us going forward. And I'm actually kind of seeing like almost like a backlash of people on the internet being like, women, you're not that busy. You're making yourself extra busy. You don't have to do that. And you don't have to do this. Yeah, for sure. We don't have to do that. And you specifically don't have to do that. But for some women, this is what we do. It's kind of what we're here for. This is what we're made for. Decorating and cultivating community and moments and memories is a huge part of building a culture and building a family and a dynasty. And I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that sort of gross, hey, you're doing this to yourself. And if you're not that kind of girl, if you're not that kind of mom, that's okay. I'm not mad at you. Zero judgment, always. But if you are that kind of mom, I also don't want you to be judged there. Because making Christmas or holidays in general special for your family, food-wise, decoration-wise, memory-wise, tradition-wise, that's important stuff. Yes, we could all live these utilitarian, austere lives, but I don't want to. And maybe other people don't want to either. So for those of you that are kind of the Pinteresty moms and the go above and beyond when you're hostessing, like rock on, dude, that's your thing. Do it. It's cool. We need those kind of people. And there are personality types out there, some of them maybe personality types that you're raising in your home that really do appreciate that. And it makes a very big and lasting impression building a home and creating a home atmosphere. It's a wonderful thing. Giving your kids milestones to mark time with, decoration-wise or what have you, is great. So I don't love seeing this, you're making your life harder thing. Yeah, always. I'm literally always making my life harder. But I'm always making my life a little bit better too. And I'm making the lives around me a little bit better. And that's not easy work. So sorry, not sorry. Not even sorry, not sorry. Just not sorry. Because creating beautiful things in beautiful spaces and beautiful memories and times for your family is a gift. And if that's your gifting language, like stand on business, hang up your garlands, do whatever you need to make that work for you guys. And don't feel bad about that. I mean, don't go insane and like overconsumption and blah, blah, blah. Don't spin yourself into the poorhouse. But I mean, and well, you guys know I'm going to tell you to thrift it. You can always thrift, but you can find really cool decorations and hand-me-downs and things. It's not as much about, did you get this at Pottery Barn versus did you thrift it, as it is about like the vibes. So work on the vibes. Don't get caught up in the price tags of this kind of stuff. And if it doesn't cost enough and if it doesn't match all the things. And personally, like hot take, Walmart is going suddenly cottagecore vibes is really annoying to me because now everyone's like, look how distinctly cottage my house is. And it's like, yeah, your house is not distinctly cottagecore. because like 150 million other people's stuff looks exactly like yours because you got it at Walmart. And again, if you want to shop at Walmart, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, let's not just go overdo it. Influencers on like, look how cool and cottagey Walmart made this thing. And it's like, that's not cottagey if it's from China. Okay, go find a cottage, go to a yard sale, enrich your community, shop at a thrift store. I don't know, but cheese. Cheese and crackers on the Walmart stuff, okay? Oh, sorry. That's a little bit of a rant. Maybe I should have not called that the outer monologue. Maybe this is rants, kind of. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean to be rants, but this was sort of my rant around decorations. But all I'm saying is, I think decorations are cool. If you don't, that's okay. But if you do, that's also okay. So you don't have to like really worry about this backlash of like women are making themselves so busy. Yeah, we are. We're already busy. We're going to get busier. Everyone else is making us busy. Yes. But if the busy is pretty and doing cool stuff for my family and memories, I'm with it. So sorry, gotta go. I'm busy. Thanks for listening.